Everyone should learn how to program a computer because it teaches you how to think. I didn't say that. This guy did. Well, technically, I just said it, but this guy said it before me. I just noticed I've never introduced myself. I'm Aliyu Kabir. I'm a software developer from Kano State, Nigeria. Now, back to the main topic. How exactly does coding teach you how to think? And does it have any effect on the way you go about your day to day activities, the way you approach problems? In this video, we're going to find out. Learning how to code is a very difficult thing. To some people, it's easier than for others. And when you try to learn how to code, you learn with it some very important qualities that you can apply in other aspects of your life. We're going to take some points from this and then explain it. Number one, problem solving. Whatever kind of code you're writing, the goal is to solve a problem or achieve something. So learning how to code kind of teaches you how to take on a big problem and break it down into tiny little problems which you can solve one after the other, and then you can break them all together to make up the bigger solution. So doing this over and over again kind of affects the way you think, and you'll find yourself applying this same technique in other part of your life. Number two, critical thinking. Another reason why myself and this guy think that everyone should learn how to code is because it teaches you how to think critically. It teaches you how to analyze information and draw conclusions. So the more code you write, the more you improve your logical reasoning abilities. The beautiful thing about this point is you realize that there isn't only one way of solving a problem. Someone can take a different approach to solve the same problem that you do and arrive at the same destination, if not even more efficiently. So it kinds of open your mind to other possibilities, other ideas from different people. And once you apply this in every aspect of your life, be it business, studies, it's going to improve your life significantly. Number three, patience. There's no way in this world that anyone can learn how to code without having a great amount of patience. You have to be patient when learning the basics, and you have to be patient when uninvited bugs appear in your code, because they will, sometimes in places you've never expected, but it does happen. And chances are, whenever you venture into any field, in the beginning you're gonna suck. Pause. And you just have to be patient and power through until you go from beginner to master. Number four is what I call psychological and mindset balance. There isn't a day that goes by, and I'm sure a lot of programmers can relate, without me going through an emotional and psychological roller coaster where you feel like you're a genius and then feel like you're the dumbest person in the whole world a minute later. Having these extreme feelings kind of create a balance in your life where on one hand you have very solid confidence on your ability to solve problems and your ability to do difficult things, and on the other hand it gives you the humbleness to know that you can always be wrong. So, because sometimes when you're writing code, and I'm sure everyone can relate here, you come across very difficult bugs and you spend sometimes hours or days or even weeks trying to solve this problem, and at the end of the day you finally find the solution, and to your surprise the solution is going to be very silly, so silly that it actually makes you laugh instead of being angry or ashamed of how long it took you to solve that problem. So this balance is very important, and you can apply it in any part of your life, be it business, where you don't think that you are infallible. You know that, yeah, I'm capable of making errors, so I'm going to try as hard as possible to prevent that. We'll talk about that later on. And on the other hand, it gives you the confidence to attack any problem because you've already have a record of fixing difficult tasks. And I forgot the next point that I'm going to make. Number five, persistence. In everything you do, in order to succeed, you need to persist through hard and dark times. In programming, you're going to encounter a lot of these constantly, every single day. Chances are, if you're already a programmer, you've already built up your persistence and you have the ability to persist and keep on going even when things seem a little bit difficult. And that is a superpower, my friend. So, and my last point, this a very important point, it's reflection and taking responsibility. This is point 6, by the way. It's about reflection and taking responsibilities. Whenever something goes wrong, only few people can actually look into themselves and see, maybe I'm doing something wrong. So A lot of us, the last person we blame whenever something goes wrong is ourselves. So, in programming, whether you like it or not, you have to learn how to take responsibilities. You have to learn how to reflect on yourself, on your actions, and see if your actions have any relation to the results you are getting. And most of the time, it does. Almost all of the time, it does. So, let me give you an example. Say you go to work late every single day due to heavy traffic, and instead of actually fixing your bad habits, you instead blamed the government for making tiny roads and for not building alternate routes for you guys to follow. And maybe you blame every single person that comes out to work at the same times you do instead of actually fixing the problem. We all know these are not practical solutions. It's not going to be for possible. It's a wishful thinking and a very stupid one if you ask me. It would be more achievable and realistic if you decide to go out maybe 1 or half a minute early. 1 second. Ah, sorry about that. Where was I? It would be more reasonable and achievable for you to just take full responsibility and maybe set out 1 hour or 30 minutes earlier than you usually do. Another example I'm going to give you, this is going to be a code example. Say you trying to make a program that prints hello world, and after you run the program you saw hello city. That's not what you intended to have, so that means your code is not running as expected. So instead of just fixing the code, you decide to blame it on other factors. For example, you blame the compiler, your computer, Steve Jobs, Ada Lovelace, you blame the devil. For example, yeah, people do that a lot instead of just fixing the code. So it would be easier for you to just take it in, take full responsibility, look at the code again, and see why it's returning hello city instead of hello world. And then you can just fix it right there and then. Your problem will be gone. And this is very important point. I really enjoy explaining it. So what's the catch here? Taking full responsibility for your actions and reflecting on them will make you successful in every part of your life. These are some of the things that programming teaches you. You don't just learn these things by coding for a day or two, but doing it consistently is what makes it stick in your brain and affect the way you approach everything you do in your life. We have come to the end of this video, and if you have gained any value from this video or kind of enjoy it or just think I look good, feel free to give me a thumbs up, and yeah, maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. Yeah, see you on the next one.